Alright, we're going to talk about the marketing and promotion tracking form. This form will be found at the front desk in a binder with daily tracking on the outside of the binder. The importance of this sheet is for us to track how many phone calls, tours, sign-ups, appointment shows, and free gift shows that come in each day at the Healthplex. Upon coming in, the employee would need to put their name down under the available membership personnel. So whenever you come in each day, the first thing you should do after signing in is to come in and put your name right here under the available membership personnel. And throughout the day, as you receive any kind of telephone calls about membership here, you would put a check right here. So if you had 5 calls throughout the day, you should have 5 checks right here made. On the tours section right here, that includes tours and sign-ups. Anybody who comes to the Healthplex that day to inquire about membership or to sign up. So if you had 2 tours given that day, you would have 2 checks right here. And if you had 2 people who came in to join without a tour, you'd have 2 right there, so it'd be 4 total. And if you had somebody who were to come in and just to renew their membership, you would also have a check. So that would be 5 checks right there total. Appointment shows will go under for anybody who comes in for a scheduled appointment during the time that you're working. So for example, if I was working an 8 to 12 shift in the morning and I looked at the appointment book and I had a 9 o'clock appointment coming in, and if they show up, I'm going to put a check right there to make sure that we keep track of them coming in and actually attending. And then if they do not show up, we do not mark it down. So, and the free gift shows right here, those are anybody who comes in with the free 7-day pass that we give to each new member upon signing up. So they would have the free gift show. We would check them in right there and then issue them their temporary membership pass to use. So it's very important that we keep track of this. It's vital for us to really know how effective we are as far as our telephone inquiries that are coming in, if they're transitioning into appointments and tours. So keep this in mind right when you first come in. Have your name signed right here, and then throughout the day, as you get the phone calls, the tours, and appointment shows, make sure you keep it checked. Okay, now we're going to talk about the importance of converting incoming telephone calls into set appointments. We will start having at the front desk an appointment book with different time slots available for every 30 minutes for scheduled appointments. It's very important whenever you receive a phone call inquiring about membership to obtain the person's name, person's full name, first name and last name, their telephone number, and to set a set appointment time in the book during every phone call that we receive. At no time throughout the call should you give them membership pricing, but you should not tell them that you're not going to give it to them, because that will just probably agitate them. So if they will keep pressing you for membership pricing, just politely say, ask if you can get their name and number and call them back shortly thereafter to discuss the pricing more thoroughly with them. So very important: name, phone number, and set appointment time. We're going to try to convert at least 80% of all incoming telephone calls into appointments. So if we were to receive 100 calls during the span of a month, we would want at least 80 of those to be converted into set appointment times. So this will be found at the front desk, and it is very important to each time that you come in for your shift to scan the book over and see when we are scheduled to have appointments to come in. When they come in, you will check them off on the membership tracking form that we went over earlier, and that way if we have 5 appointments that were to come in during your shift and say 3 of them showed up, you should have 3 check marks down. So it's very important to keep track of this, and very important to set the appointment time after each phone call. We want them to, we're not afraid to get the pricing out to them, but we want them to get to come in first, experience what we have to offer before giving them the pricing per se. Now we're going to talk about the proper procedure of recording any membership tours that occur while you are working at the Healthplex. Whenever a tour shows up, be sure to mark it in our marketing tracking form that is found at the front desk. For every tour that is given, you will put a check mark down right here besides your name. Prior to the tour starting, we will fill out the membership tour card for the member. We will fill this out, if at all possible, away from the front desk and at any of the adjacent tables at the front desk area. During this time, we will pre-qualify the potential member and making sure that we put emphasis on the IPTs, introductory personal training packages, as well as any group exercise or water aerobics classes that we have available. After completing that for the member, we will then commence the tour. During the tour, again, re-emphasize the IPTs, the benefits of it, and the importance of having a personal trainer, and also make mention of the group exercise and water aerobics classes that we have available. After the tour, we will work on our ability to close the cell. And now you make sure that y'all come to me for the techniques and advice for closing the cell. Three main things we are trying to do. The main thing is we want to get the cell. We don't want them to leave our facility without a membership in hand. Second, we want to make sure that they sign up for an IPT. Upon signing up, we want them to sign up for the introductory to personal training. And third, we want a point of sale referral. So we want to get the name of a potential member that they can bring with them in order to make their exercise experience a lot better. Working out with a partner, be sure to stress this to them, it provides more motivation, a more enjoyable experience, and it provides them with more accountability. So go over these factors with them, and hopefully we'll get the sign up. Okay, now we're going to go over our membership rep daily summary sheet. The sheet will be found at the front desk along with your other forms. Very important that we fill this out correctly. Each time a person approaches us to sign up for membership, or for every phone call that we receive, and for any appointments that show up during our scheduled time. Three different sections: the face-to-face section here, the telephone inquiry section here, and the today's appointment section right here. For the face-to-face section, we have it's important to get the guest name, their phone number. If it's a first-time presentation, we will hit a check right here, and if they join after that first-time presentation, we will put yes, or if they don't join, we will put no. Our goal is to get at least 70% of all first-time presentations to result in a membership sign-up. So FTP, first-time presentation, it's the first time that they come here to the Healthplex. So next we have the BBP, that's a BBAC presentation. Okay, this is for members who have already received the FTP, already came for the first time presentation, and are back, hopefully to sign up again. So if they were to come in, you would ask, have you been here before? And they say yes. So that's a BBAC presentation. We will mark that. And then if they join or not, we will put yes or no. Then we have the renewal section. Renewal is for any member, any person who has been a past member with us and they are coming in today to renew their membership or to ask questions about it. So if you had someone who was a member like 2 years ago and they decide to come back in today and to sign back up or renew their membership back up with us, they would go under the renewal part, and under join we would hit yes. Next we have the type of membership. Type of membership would mean whether they're a student or they're a Baptist employee, or if they're a corporate account or a senior citizen, we would put their type of membership under here. Next we have referrals. This goes for any people that the member, upon signing up, refers to us for membership. So if you sign up someone and they have 2 names they can give you for potential members, we will put 2 down right here. So very important to acquire these from each new member that comes in. Next we have source, and if they didn't join, reason didn't join. Source would be how they found out about the Healthplex. So upon signing up, you would just ask, how did you hear about us? And a lot of times it would be from a friend or from a flyer or commercial or whatnot. So just put that information down. Then we have the reason didn't join. If they don't join, we want to know why. And we will put here either it's financial reasons, they need to talk to a spouse, so they need more time to think things over. We'll put that information right here. Okay, and that is the any face-to-face contact. That information goes in this section. Next, we have all telephone inquiries that come in. Again, the most important thing is on the telephone calls is to get their full name, their number, and to sign them up for an appointment. So if they call in and you would you get their name and number, and if they decided for set up for an appointment, you would check under the appointment box right here, and any additional comments, something that you remember from the call that would be beneficial for the rest of your staff to know when dealing with this person, especially if they come in for an appointment. Next, we have the today's appointment section. If you are scheduled to work shift and you look at the appointment book and we have 3 appointments that are scheduled to come in, as they come in, you will put their name, their number. If they show up for the appointment, you will check the appointment. If they call to confer the meeting, the appointment, you will check that, put that under the conferred box. If they show up, you will mark that they show up, or if they reschedule, you will mark that. So that's going to be for each different appointment that comes in. You will have 4 different options to check under that. So this sheet will be at the front desk. Again, very important to have this become part of your daily habit to fill out and to keep track of how well we are effectively monitoring all our prospective members.